Welcome to the Brian McLane Daddies and Daughters podcast, coming to you live from New York City here on the Upper East Side. And this is the first podcast that I'm doing. I'm trying it all out. You see, I've got my Yeti microphone here, I've got my record box and DJ console here, the Pioneer DDJ console, my MacBook, my security camera, my drives, my backdrops. I am all set. Dad is in his element, in his digital playground. We got my guitars here. I mean, it's awesome. Got Final Cut running with Final Draft for Food Truck Planet. I mean, I'm having a great time. And you know what? I've also got my daughter here too, who's starting a job tomorrow with a big arts foundation, and so she's getting all set to go. Yesterday we went up to check out a college. I won't say which one, but it was a great experience. I used to go there, and it's just, it's really amazing. I never thought I would ever get to this point, but I have a daughter who is 16 and a half. And, just coming off the Transparent Film Festival. And I'm doing everything that you need to do as a dad. And so this is very first episode is just telling you a little bit about myself. I do technology for a living. The websites for a variety of clients, but also there's a heavy dose of creative. So writing a script for a rock musical called Food Truck Planet, and you can read it at foodtruckplanet.com. There's a synopsis there. My company's Palm Isles Pictures, palmislespictures.com. You can see all the commercial stuff we do, VR 360, which is going to factor heavy into what we offer in the future for the MetaQuest and the Apple Vision Pro. Of course, we run the Transparent Film Festival, just completed number 8, and you can see my LinkedIn. And you can see how I'm a master at prompt writing. Yes, very important with the era of AI, which is upon us. But again, we've got a streaming platform for film festivals that we white label, and we build cutting-edge websites, Manhattan budget hotels, trucking and rigging. These are the most complex, schema-oriented markup language sites that are way beyond regular old WordPress. And look who's there, Sophia McLean. That's when we went to go see Fontaine's DC at the Paramount. And then you can get a little under the hood and see how we take care of this one client, a law firm. You can see it's in Spanish because a lot of traffic is going to Spanish language, and we've got to not only do the regular old SEO side steps, but we got to get into the schema markup. And so I do all that kind of stuff. And also from Masterfire, as you can see right here, setting them up with the chat bot. But this is my passion, is Transparent Film Festival. We get films from all over the world. And we have a cable show every Friday night in Manhattan from midnight to 1. And there's our VR 360 channel. You can see Sophia's Sweet 16, but she dragged me to SD Kid, which I was very happy to go to. A rapper from Liverpool who she said was blowing up. And boy, was she right, because it was stuff packed. And I got the entire experience, of course, for the headset with SD Kid. I'm still doing stuff with film. You may know me from The Killer's Requiem.
I think wicked thoughts. I'm a slave to my lusts and my temptations.
Because every time you get a girlfriend, they don't stay around long.
What do you mean by that?
Something is going on. It wasn't a band rehearsal again.
You choked her and beat her love to death!
Persona non grata, it's over.
Butcher knife.
It's not working out.
Perhaps a hammer.
I'm sure you can find another place to play bridge.
If you prefer, a bludgeon.
Which was a sort of serial killer rock musical released in 2018. Went to the film market in 2019, and surprise, a pandemic, but you can catch it on abfab.com. And what's abfab.com? Abfab.com is the streaming platform for the Transparent Film Festival. And we just had Transparent 8, and you can see it on its own channel. We get films from Iran. We get films from all types, black, white, old, young, left, right, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim. I will say this, that the films that we get from Iran are just unbelievable. That's a big part of my experience is tech, also prompt writing. So if you go to Food Truck Planet, which is a script that I'm working on, again, it's a sort of Mad Max meets Iron Chef. And it's a rock musical, like Killer's Requiem, but it leverages AI. And that's great because, with Killer's Requiem, we had to literally get actors and steal scenes on the street or in train yards or in storage facilities, wherever the action was. With AI, we can take the more difficult locations, and even, for instance, if you have like a underground cavern with springs and water, it's a lot easier to use AI. But there's also, character matching that has to happen, and the consistency just isn't there yet, but I say yet.
A place where silence fattens, where even decay learns patience.
We can also talk about favorite shows. Like, I was just about to turn on Prime and look for this new film. It's called, what are you doing? You snuck up on me. Everybody, this is my daughter, Sophia McLane. And she's in awe that I am actually doing a podcast. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a podcast. It's going to be about my dealing with you. What do you think about that? You want to tell everybody what you're doing tomorrow?
Starting orientation for work.
And this is it's like a first real job, not like me handing you $30 for not doing anything. Okay. What do you got? What are you doing?
I'm going to be doing marketing and communications for Cathedral St. John the Divine.
Awesome. And I can't wait to hear what, you should also let them know that you have some experience with WordPress.
Yeah.
Because we taught her how to do that. She actually is able to handle some very complex sort of concepts with logging into WordPress for my clients and taking care of blog posts and doing the research and entering all the data into fields, featured images, all that stuff. So what else do you besides doing the work? I don't want to out you and say what schools, but she does have a 95.9 average, and right around 1400 with the SAT. And I was thinking, by the way, just so you know, there's some other schools: Carnegie Mellon, Colgate, Colby. Those are super liberal colleges, and you had told us that you were going to be a super liberal, so got a closet full of T-shirts, rah rah rah, What else you want to say? You want to any shows, any bands you're looking forward to going to see? Who's the new it artist?
I don't know, but I really hope I can see Fontaines DC again.
That's in September.
Whenever they come back to New York. Anything.
It's Asbury Park, New Jersey.
That would be cool to go to.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Ariana Grande maybe?
That would be awesome, but...
Okay. Yeah, she's playing, I believe, on your, was it? Oh no, it was Harry Styles that's playing on your birthday, but you don't really care about him. Okay, so we've got the music, we've got the work. Any fashion tips for all the hip Instagram sort of things that are going on there with you and all your friends who look, making those duck faces and peace signs? The only thing we haven't talked yet about is Tennessee. Yeah, see, let's bring her in. She's quite something else. This is my ex-girlfriend and now a very close friend, Jamie Sheeran. She's also involved with the Transparent Film Festival. She's helped a lot with that. And in fact, Jamie's also in The Killer's Requiem. She plays one of the women that I murder. You're doing great. Keep going. Keep going. In The Killer's Requiem. So we had Sophia, and now you're going to meet Jamie Sheeran. All right? See? On the Brian McLane podcast. So...
Okay, Brian, I'm watching a movie. What's wrong with your hair?
What? Nothing's wrong with my hair. I'm doing a podcast, and now you're on the podcast too. Remember you said that. You remember
Your hair looks messy.
Remember you said you wanted to do a podcast.
I want to do a podcast, but not right this minute.
Well, I just want you to see that I've got it all figured out here. So you have to come up with an idea for your podcast.
Okay, I'm gonna come up with this story. I'm gonna come up with something for my podcast.
What movie are you watching?
Okay.
Wait, what movie are you watching?
The Birdcage.
The Birdcage?
Mm-hmm.
You watching it by yourself?
No, I'm watching it with Ryan at Ryan's house.
Ryan should do a podcast too.
Yeah, he can. He's gonna do a podcast too.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about you and.
No, we're not doing that right now because I'm watching a movie. So okay, we'll do a podcast later. Thanks.
I'm introducing the podcast audience to all the great people in my life. Yeah, now let's call my mother.
No, and I looked horrible. So like I came from the gym, so I'm not exactly wanting to be on a podcast right this moment.
You look
so
fine.
Much.
You look good.
Thank
look
you
good.
so much for dropping in Walmart. Okay,
yeah.
I gotta go now.
All right, bye. Let's call Mom. Bye. All right, see you later. Okay, bye.
Your podcast sucks so much.
Mother, you can't sleep your entire life away.
Why not? What else have I got to do?
Hey, look who's here. It's Carol. This is my mother, and you're on the Brian McLane podcast, you see?
I see. Something came to you. Can you see it?
Yeah, why don't you open that? It's a big surprise. Be careful. Tell me that put it down on the table now. Easy does it, don't bend it. Open it up, there should be an insert in there, a special Nick's insert of the season. Is it in the middle?
I don't know.
Not in the package, in the paper.
Here.
Yes, all right, good. All right, just put it all down. Mom, don't, easy. Stop throwing it around, just gently lay it,
All right, back.
Put it,
Close it.
there you go. Anything else you want to tell me?
I think you've got a bill for your dermatologist or your psychiatrist.
Probably both.
On. You want me to tell you?
Not on the Brian McLane show. Just put it on my bed. I'll deal with it whenever I come back down.
Okay.
Anything else? Everything else good? Listen,
Everything's good.
I want you playing bridge this week. Don't think out now, okay?
Okay.
You gonna play bridge?
Bridge is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
And you're gonna play this week, right?
Yes.
All right, good. All right, I'll call you later after the Brian McLane show.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That's Mom, okay? She's still hanging in there. I'll be introducing you to other people as, we go on here. That's the kind of excitement and action that you're going to see on this show. So until the next time, let's keep everything in focus.
It's not exactly the Garden of Eden now, is it, Jack?
What? Can you imagine that I would arrive in the long white robe?
Well, at least you have a sense of humor.